planty people, Lorinda here. Thank you for visiting my channel. Well, today I want to show you how you can save money in the garden. Sometimes gardening is not very cheap, and I like to repurpose things in the garden, recycle things, make things to save money, because nobody wants a $64 tomato. You know, when you really break it down, sometimes that's how much it cost, but you grew it, so it's totally worth it. But there is a place where you can go to get some garden supplies on the super cheap, and it's my favorite place to get gardening gear. And I'm going to show you my haul of the things that I picked up. And it's from the 99-cent store. Yes, the 99-cent store. Around this time, spring, they start putting out all their garden stuff. And because of COVID-19, it's maybe not on a lot of people's minds right now to go out and get your gardening stuff, because it does go pretty quick. So when I went recently, they still had a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I got. So, starting, let's see here first. Citronella candles. Well, they're incense. Citronella incense. I light these in the garden to keep the mosquitoes away. I just came out here yesterday and got bit up a few times, so hopefully these will help. These right here. Okay, garden netting. I use this sometimes to protect the dog, Daisy, from getting to some of my plants or from other little critters. But yesterday I used it to protect some of my plants from the sun. I just double layered it and then kind of pinned it up to protect it from the sun. And believe it or not, it did work. There are a lot of holes, so sun still does get through. Probably a little more than normal shade cloth, but I think it still did the trick. So I had picked up plenty of these just in case. And these were only 99 cents. Not everything at the 99-cent store is 99 cents anymore, but the majority of it is, and this was. So I picked up quite a few of those. Okay, the next thing I'm going to show you is my absolute favorite thing to pick up at the 99-cent store. Plant clips. I use these so much in my garden, and let me put these up. I grow vertically, and my tomatoes go up trellises, my cucumbers. I use these guys to pin them up. As a branch is starting to lean over, I'll pin it up. And you get 99 cents for 20 clips. I saw these at Target under the Burpee brand for $3.29 for half of the quantity, and they were only the small ones, not the big ones. So this is the best deal. When I see these at the 99-cent store, I almost buy them all up. So if you live in Buena Park, go to another city, because I probably will have bought all of these up, because I use them so much in the garden. And if you look in my garden, these are everywhere. And a certain time of the year, probably about now, I'll just go around my garden and just start clipping these all over. So when I see things falling, one is going to be nearby for me to pin it up. So these are my favorite things. So I buy a lot. This is probably the third round to the 99-cent store to buy these clips to last me through the year, because all this stuff is only out in spring. Oh, a little pair of pruning shears, 99 cents. Okay, these guys. These are bamboo hoop stakes. You kind of twist them so it creates like an X, and then I use these to support my peppers. I'll put like 3 sets in the ground, and then I'll string twine through them while the plants are still young, so as they grow they'll be supported, because some of these peppers get really big and you don't want them breaking off or falling off. Plus it's easy to throw shade cloth over stuff like this when it gets really hot, because last year some of my peppers did get sun scorched pretty bad. So these are great, but these are not 99 cents. They're $1.49 still. You can't beat that, seriously. Okay, what else do I got? More plant clips. And more plant clips. Oh, these, okay. These are awesome, but these are $1.49, but it's still okay. These go on your knees, like, so when you're out in the ground, you don't have to be like me, who is half the time, where's my kneeling mat? I can't find my kneeling mat. Usually I never know where I left my kneeling mat at. and my knees hurt. I have bad knees anyway. So these go on your knees like this, and they just go with you wherever you go. And you don't have to worry about finding your kneeling mat. And there's Velcro, and it's stretchy. They're really comfortable, believe it or not. And it's good to know that you can just kneel whenever you want. So I found these. I had another pair, but I don't know what I did with them. So I picked up another pair, and you can't beat it. So these are a must too in the garden. Seeds. They have seeds at the 99-cent store too. They say 59 cents on them, but they were actually 4 for $1. I picked up a bunch of seeds early on in the season there before COVID, but now it's hard to find them. So when I saw these there the other day, I picked them all up. They're flowers though. They did have vegetable seeds that I picked up a ton of carrots there. They had cucumbers, they had squashes, they had tomatoes, all kinds of seeds there that I already had picked up. They're not organic, but a lot of the vegetable ones were heirloom. So that is pretty cool. And they were 4 for $1, as well as these. I got some poppies, Shasta Daisy, pinks, double imperial, more pinks. I just grabbed whatever they had left, and some sweet alyssum. So you can get seeds at the 99-cent store too. These guys, for some of my house plants, you know, you just put them under your pot so they don't ruin your tables. You can get these. You get 4 of them for 99 cents. Not bad. Okay, what else we got over here? Oh, a little water pot. I use this one for my house plants because I needed something with a small spout so it didn't get water all over everything. So I've had one of these before, and I picked up another one. Garden Ease is the brand from the 99-cent store for their gardening supplies. So 99 cents. Oh, I found these cute little gardening picks. I thought they were super cute. Believe in tomorrow. Grow big dreams. Wildflower at heart. 99 cents. I thought they were really cute. This stuff I use all the time. And this is 99. These were 99 cents as well. It's garden wire. It's a coated garden wire. I use this. Well, for one, I use this on my espaliered apple tree, and I cranked it really tight. I wound it really tight to support the branches of my tree. I'll use this to tie up things. A lot of times I'll use this where I need to make a quick trellis. So I'll get a couple of sticks, make a teepee, and I'll wrap this around it. And it's better than the twine that I found. The twine will last one season. This will last a little longer. So I picked up a bunch of this when I saw it. Like a lot of it. This is like my second round of me buying this stuff. Because like I said, it's only out now, and then they're done for the season. Another little hose nozzle. Metal pins. They're like the giant staples. I use these for my irrigation. If I see a tube that's sticking up, I'll just put one of these in there and tap it down, and it'll keep the tubing in place. When I have my apron on, I usually keep a bunch of these in one of my apron pockets, because whenever you see a little tube that's not in the right place, it's good to have these on hand all the time just to pin it down. What else we got here? Oh, tomato ties. These were 99 cents. I actually use these for my melons. When my melons get really big and heavy and I have to tie them up to support them, I'll put one of these around it and tie it to the trellis to keep it from hitting the ground, especially with your cantaloupes. And I'm growing Kajari melon now. And even if you have a really big cucumber that you don't want to break off, you can put it in one of these and tie it up, and it just helps support the really big fruits. I do have a giant beefsteak tomato plant that I planted because I wanted to enter those tomatoes into the Orange County Fair. I am not going to be able to do that this year because I believe the fair has been canceled, but I want to see how big these tomatoes are going to get. And if they're as big as they say they're going to get, I will definitely need these to support those tomatoes so they don't fall off. So it's good to have these. And I believe that is it. So, I do have these really big shepherd's hooks that they sell there too that I use to support some of my pots and my hanging planters, and they're the thick, heavy gauge ones. So those ones are really good too. So I don't have one right now to show you because they're all being used, but they do sell those there too. And at Home Depot, those are like $6-7 sometimes because they're the heavy gauge ones. And they had them there at the 99-cent store. I believe they were $1.99, but that is still a really good price. So thank you for watching my video. If you have a 99-cent store near you, go see if they have anything left, because all this stuff is out now. Gardening right now is probably on a lot of people's minds, but they may not know that you can get all that great stuff there. So go grab it while you can. If you haven't yet, get out and grow something. Now is the time. Take care, be safe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.